no funny.
SOC. You are now tuning into the Stream of Consciousness podcast.
OMG, it's Shizzy with 3 Z's and Vic So Valid. Oh, we're live.
Oh, yes, we are live. Coming to you live from South New Jersey. It's your boy Vic So Valid. And with my man Shizzy with 3 Z's, but he's not sleep. Thank you so much for tuning back into SOC Podcast, everybody. This is season 5, episode dos. How's everybody feeling today?
Part 2. This is crazy. God damn. We had a, listen. I just, being completely transparent, you know what I'm saying? Like, we, obviously, we're being more consistent, you know what I mean? We recorded pretty much every week at this point. But, we just recorded a whole intro and we recorded a good 10-minute conversation. Well, 10 minutes kind of pushing it, but like 5 to 10-minute conversation. And I didn't press the record button. Like we said, we did everything. We set it up, did everything, had shit going on.
Had a whole intro.
Literally a whole intro, had a conversation, little jokes, all that kind of stuff, and the whole time shit not even recorded. Terrible, so listen, man. There's still, you know what I'm saying? We're still not complete professionals yet, but we gonna get there, you know what I'm saying?
I might take that audio from the camera and put it at the end of the episode like, hey, this is what you missed. You know what I'm saying? I might do that. We'll see. I might try to figure that one out.
That'd be cool, yeah. But
anywho, though, look, honest to God, I don't feel like having a whole other dialogue right from the beginning, but just to get right to it, we're gonna.
It's more natural than anything.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like we kind of make up like the dialogue that we have, and it's more natural. So
of course,
yeah.
So you know how we do. We're just gonna start off with the weekly question.
I got a question.
He's wrong. Actually, we're supposed to be talking about the weekend. Let me just see the part that was the part of the order.
Okay.
See, we gotta have shit written on paper, man. We need a producer or somebody, a director. Cause what I was gonna do is before we cut it out, everything. We was gonna get into that. But this weekend,
what we do?
Yeah, for my Lon brother's birthday, we had a fucking field day.
It was great.
And I will say though, there's been a lot of days, not a lot of days, but there's been a lot of instances in my life where I realized how old I am.
Yes.
And that's one of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I did a lot of things. I'm like, all right, when I bought a house, I'm like, oh, this is real adult like, you know what I'm saying? When I had ordered a nigga to come like, clean put the spray out for the ticks and mosquitoes. I'm like, wow, This is a really an adult ass purchase, right? So just things I'm like, all right, cool. This is a representation of my age. But nigga, we was playing kickball, dodgeball,
yes sir,
basketball, like dominoes, all kinds of shit. And I'm like, I'm too old for it.
They had a relay race.
Relay race. And like, the fucked up thing is I ain't telling nobody, I went to the doctor. I tore part of my calf muscle.
Damn.
Playing kickball. I go to kick the ball, right? But the ground is so uneven. But the ground's so even. I go to kick the ball, bro, and I felt like the back of my calf. I thought someone threw a rock in the back of my calf. So I was like, all right, cool. My calf hurt. So I was sliding to first. I had to grab Thomas. I'm like, damn, all right, cool. Like somebody hit me I got hit with something. Like that's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, I thought somebody or maybe when I started to run, like maybe a rock just hit my calf. I was like, all right, cool. And then that shit just never went away. And I'm like, the fuck going on? I couldn't walk. Like, so I was just fighting through the pain because I didn't want to sound like a bitch, nor did I want to sit out because I wanted to play. Right. So I played the rest of the game because I heard it on the first joint. I played the rest of the things, but I did take it a little easy. Some things I was like, I'm not doing that no more because I'm not. Okay. Like, they wanted me to do relay race. I'm like, I'm not going to tell you why. I'm just not going to do it. So I was like, you want the 250 nigga to do relay race? That's why I started switching.
There you go.
So I started doing that. But
that makes sense, yo. Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, my shit was fucked up. I tried to sit out the first dodgeball game, and the next one I had to play. I was still throwing them bitches, but shit was lit. But it does remind me of motherfucker getting old, bro. I mean, like, I'm only 28, but still, that shit getting up there, bro.
I think that day was.
I gotta get into the nigga shit too, though.
I think that day was very like, I don't really know the words to describe it. I just think it was so good to actually for people to do that, even for so long. Like that needs to happen, I think, more often. Like I think the fun that people have just diminishes as you get older. Like I don't like how people be like, oh, I'm too old to do this, but it's like, yo, you're truly not. You went out and you did it. Yeah, obviously, if you say you heard something, but like, yo, like, it's just the more you do it, the probably more likely you're going to be comfortable doing it. I think if we didn't slow down doing it, it'd been great. Like outdoor activities is great, or just doing anything fun that like you shouldn't stop being like, young and happy. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Shouldn't stop having fun.
For sure.
It was great.
I think, then for me too, it's so funny because like I'm in the gym and I do cardio all the time, but there's a difference between like gym workout and then like athletic, like athlete workout.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like it's more agility involved, more like spontaneous movements involved. And that's not, at the gym, like Stairmaster is not like a spontaneous movement.
Yeah.
Lifting shit, it's like, it's different. Athletes work on explosive and all that other shit. So when I was sitting there, I was like, damn, it was kind of crazy too. Cause even got back, my boy Thomas, he was all fucked up too. And this nigga, he used to play basketball. But, I think what's cool though too, the thing I will say is, and this is what other remind me of how like black people just do not move on any kind of like great time frame. Yo, it was supposed to start at 12:30, yo. It was, wait, no. Not even,
it was 12.
12. Was like 12. Vic was an announcer, so he was there like 11 something. Mm-hmm. So it's supposed to start at 12. Yo, we didn't get started until like
1:30.
Yeah, like something like that. And then it was supposed to be from 12 to 3. The joint was like 1:30. We was out there, yo. I left at like 6:50, like 6 something. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it was crazy. But it all started from niggas just never being on time, bro. Mm-hmm. And niggas was dead serious. But yeah, that's it.
Man,
I just hate. I don't understand.
It was so well mapped out and planned out. Like in theory, it was supposed to work out that way, but it just.
But in theory, it wasn't. Niggas was like, "Oh, we gonna do 7 minutes of each round of kickball." Like it's like, what kickball game is gonna be 7 minutes? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I was like, I don't see it happening. And then it was like niggas is arguing, and I like that part. I like the nigga arguing part. That should always be included when you being competitive with niggas. Not like I'm gonna beat you up arguing,
right,
but like you know what I'm saying, like a joint. But yeah, but the lack of, I guess, urgency and lack of scheduling and being on time it's too great when it comes to black folks. There's just people sitting in the car for hours, you know what I'm saying?
Too much, yeah.
But yeah, I'm done with my rant. But I will say, I'm getting old, and I gotta remember that. I gotta cherish the youth that I have left, man, for real.
Sure. It was a good day, yeah. And like you said, I was an announcer, so I was basically there commentating and like
he was
helping
scared.
the organization.
He was scared to compete, so he had to he just had to do interviews and he walk around talk. He was scared.
I had fun.
On top of that too, my team won. But that was kind of like
talk your shit, bro.
Kind of like a given though. So, but anyway,
yeah, on the technicality.
That's our old age.
All right, word. That's what's up. Anywho,
how's technicality following the rules?
Blue team won at first. They had to go check the replays, check the footage.
That's not technicality. That means they should have never won. It's not technicality. That's like saying like what?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's
review the tapes.
He scored the basket. Well, the game's over. They don't count no more. There's no technicality. They just never won. You know what I'm saying? That just never should have happened. But
I'm with you, dog.
But either way,
that's what's up. So my apologies for the miss of organization of our show today, but now we can move on to the next segment. The next segment is what you know about. It's called the weekly question.
I got a question.
Now let's get into it. All right, cool. So this week's question, everybody. This week's question was, I'm going to read it verbatim. Give me 2.5, and here it is. The question was, what song is getting you excited for the summer?
Oh, okay.
What song is getting you excited for the summer? I'm not going to lie.
What song is getting you excited for the summer?
Yeah.
Like, the song's getting you excited for the summer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me hear the examples first, because I'm thinking about it differently.
So, I mean, the way I interpreted it was like, yo, this song came out, and now I'm excited for the summer because it might give a summer vibe. And summer's coming up, so it's like a summer vibe is getting you excited for it. So, the first example was I feel like I'm gonna hate every answer on this. I do hate all the answers.
Just because like the way, I don't think our song came out with that vibe yet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But so I got an answer though. I have an answer too, but I'm gonna go with theirs. They said Moscow Mule by Bad Bunny. I haven't heard it. Maybe I have. Who knows? I gotta see if it was like going around, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, it probably works. It's Spanish music. I'm sure it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they're saying. But I feel like the vibe always kind of upbeat. I don't know. I can't say no on that one because I don't know the song. Me neither, but I know for a fact, like, I always think like reggae music sounds like summer stuff. So I think if there's a little bit of overlap between Latin music and reggae music a little bit. Yeah, if they're doing that upbeat, if they're doing like the sad joint, probably not. Right. But if they're doing like the upbeat, which I think he usually does, then yeah. That would definitely work. The next one says, I know it's old, but every time it's sunny out, I'm blasting Chopper Style. That song doesn't get me excited for summer. But if it does for you, that's what's up, bro. It can. I guess you got to think of the environment. Here's the thing is though. Maybe it depends. I mean, if I hear the song, I'm probably not just gonna be sitting in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true,
I
true.
feel like I would be either on the way to a function.
Yeah.
You know, usually I'll be at a function when you hear it. So I
of
guess,
course.
but I mean, I wouldn't say like get me excited for summer, but I think it definitely would. I don't know, maybe a little bit. It definitely would make me think like go outside, and it depends on the type of version of summer you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Because probably 5 years ago, my outside, like my summer, I'm thinking like, oh, let's go to like we at day party, something like that, whatever. But now summertime for me is more like being somewhere real nice and sunny type joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like my song choice might change, but if I'm thinking like on some being outside, like outside partying, day party, some Greek shit, that I mean, maybe
It could work. Yeah, you're
Maybe.
right. It depends on what environment you're at. Like an outside day party, maybe like a very, very lit. Yeah, actually, no, day party. I'm trying to think. So that probably work.
that's probably
I
what I'm
get it.
thinking.
So the last one says "Promise" by Kid Ink featuring Fetty Wap. If it's Kid Ink, I know it's an older song, for sure. "Promise" by Kid Ink featuring Fetty Wap. I can't remember that song off the top of my head. I might have to play it for a little snippet of it to see, but I can't remember.
Promise.
By
Well,
Kid Ink.
I don't know that.
I'm not sure if I know it either. I could probably look it up.
I don't know.
I'll play it.
Yeah, all right. We'll circle back to that one then.
For sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, we I don't know off the top of my head what song that is. So if we circle back, then
We definitely will.
yeah.
I'll play a snippet at the end of this. But I have my answer. My answer is actually "Classy Girl" by Turbo featuring Gunna. You heard that song or no?
Oh yeah.
I like
that's
that
good
song
one.
a
Nah,
lot.
That's
actually.
a good one.
It's definitely a good vibe that I would like to hear. Like it reminds me of like something sunny, like good ass vibe outside where I'm driving in the car, going to an event, like you're saying.
And
So
I feel like that
one.
one's like not as like it's kind of newer.
Yeah,
it's just like something.
Which I was actually hoping for newer songs. Like
Yeah.
that people say like,
And
oh, this song is getting me right. Like "Dark Thoughts" by Lil Tecca. Like that song's
Yeah.
newer and it has a good summer vibe too. Even Nokia, if that helps for you.
Nah,
But,
I
stuff
like,
that. What you going with?
mine's probably not going to be like newer. I will say the song I have been liking a lot on Tory Lane's last album, Lawyer Fees.
Okay. Oh,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like that. I feel like it got a good vibe, and it kind of like it got like a doom like one of but nah, I like Lawyer Fees. They got that like it's like it's almost I'm not gonna say like right. There's something back there like there's some kind of rhythm boom like back there that I feel like gives that like a lot more upbeat feeling, and it matches what I want to do now. But I would say outside of that one, because that's one I would say if I had like recent. But outside of that one, I like the it's what's up boy the producer Katranda. He got a song called Intimidated by with her.
Okay.
That joke, it's like don't. I don't know. You probably heard it before.
I have
For
to
sure.
check that one out then.
Nah, but it's his albums in general usually remind me of being outside. Like
Gotcha,
it's
okay.
usually like you've heard the song because like I'll play like we're outside like at my house. I'm like I'll play
Right.
something like that. Like mom's it's sunny outside, but that specific one's like kind of like upbeat. Like it's like to me it sounds like a cool vibe. Like I can play it on my phone a little low and I'm like at the beach or something just kind of vibing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
okay.
that's more my outside. My summertime now is just kind of more vibing. So mine shit not gonna be no chopper style type shit, but that's probably more or less what I'll be going for.
I'm with that. That makes sense. Okay. I like that a lot though. So I'm gonna have to check out this song "Promise" by Kid Ink though.
Yeah, we're gonna look at it at the end, towards the end. Probably before we get into our blind ranking I got from Vic, we'll probably listen to it, run it back,
Later on.
then,
Yes, sir.
see what it is, and then yeah.
Okay. So this may not be that long of an episode, but I got one thing. I got some would you rather questions that to fill up some time here because I bought.
Don't say it like that.
Okay, my bad. I mean, I'm
say
sorry.
it like that.
Try to be honest. We professionals here.
Don't say you say like we desperate or something. Like don't say it like that.
My sincere apologies.
Trying to
everybody.
flow, man.
All right, let me start all over. All right, cool. So, all right, next segment I got some would you rather questions for Shane. Actually, for both of us, I suppose, but just some would you rather questions to see what everybody thinks. So, first off, Shane, this says, would you rather find a fly on your ice pop or a hair in your burger?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. The hair thing never bothers me.
Oh,
I don't
shit,
know.
really?
I don't know why it doesn't. I always like when I'm eating something, I just assume it's mine. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I doesn't like, or I'll just take it off and I'll put a piece. Like I don't make it some fat. Like I just be eating. Like it don't bother me that much.
Okay.
On top of that too, I mean, when you eat outside, I feel like bugs are gonna be there.
Yeah.
What's talking about ice pop? Why am I eating an ice pop?
What you mean? It's summer, maybe.
What kind of like?
We were just talking about summer.
What ice pop though? Like, which are we talking about? The one in the clear tube?
So this one on the image has like a popsicle stick attached to it.
Oh, well, I'm not doing that one because why am I eating a popsicle stick? I feel like that's the worst. That's the worst part of the question.
Damn.
I feel like it's more like, would you rather eat popsicle stick or a hamburger? To me, at this point, this is what you're asking me.
Really?
I don't want to eat a popsicle. I've never like. Only ones. I mean, those those strawberry shortcake joints. I've had them before, but I feel like I'm kind of too old to be getting like what's the one? What's the rocket joints? The rocket joint. I would never be caught eating those in my life.
Why?
That's crazy. That's so crazy. I would never touch none of that. That's actually ridiculous. Which one is it?
No diddy.
Yeah, like for real, like you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna definitely eat the hamburger with the piece of hair on it.
So I understand what you're saying, but the hair didn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that much either. Like I suppose
it sounds bad though, right? You should though.
If you're at a restaurant, like let's say if it's in like a pasta or something, like I'll just take that one noodle out. You know,
I'm just gonna eat it, bro. I'm already in it. Like especially if I ate half of it and I see I'm not gonna be like, oh, there's hair. I know I'm a nasty nigga sometimes. I'm just saying though, I'm just gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But honestly, I think my answer is I'd rather find a fly on the ice.
I knew it. I already knew it.
My thing is, I think it was like the part that it touched is just gonna melt off. You know what I'm saying?
I already knew what you was going with. I already knew it. See, this is like because I'll be like,
no diddy.
Like it's just like I already knew. Cause like if Vic, like it's just so like sometimes if you doing things, I'm like, I just know what you're gonna do. It's so cool. You and your ice. Now they would have said like with the plastic joint, the two plastic like that one to me is a little bit better.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be touching the ice at all.
Well, even if it was touching that one, I'm cool with that as an ice pop though. You know what I'm saying? But like that's like kind of OD though. That's kind of OD. I don't like that at all. So
okay,
I'm not gonna say why. Shout out to my rainbow people.
No diddy.
Shout out to my rainbow head.
All right, this next one says, would you rather live in an apartment where all outlets are on the ceiling or an apartment where the faucets don't hit the sink bowl?
Wait a minute. All right, so all the outlets is on the ceiling.
All the outlets are in the ceiling. The other one is the faucets don't hit the sink bowl. So like they don't reach. Like the water can run, but it won't reach the bowl. They'll just start spilling like behind it maybe. Here's the image to help you visualize.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, okay, cool. Well, that's inconvenient.
Yeah, they're both.
Is that for all my sinks?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, I would probably go with the outlets on the ceiling, right?
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, I feel like I can finesse that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I could run like some kind of outlet down here or something like that.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, but I feel like if you trying to like, I'm thinking about like shit like, well, it's stuff that I don't like doing.
Yeah.
But like washing the dishes or something like that. Like that's cool. How do you, especially if you don't got the extendo clip piece that you can use, like
regular ass faucet.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about like bathroom sinks. You might be like, all right, well that's gonna be dumb too. Like you trying to brush your teeth, but like I think for that it's gonna be mad annoying. You're gonna be having a sink right here. Yeah, nah, I think that's easy for me.
For sure, I'm going with the outlets on the ceiling because for both situations, you're gonna like figure out a way to compensate for it. So if I had to go with the sinks, I'd probably have some sort of mechanism that would like extend, like it'll pour the water right eventually. But I think the outlets on the ceiling will help because I'm just gonna get extension cords or the
and I feel like strips. Too, like I feel like the outlets. I mean, I guess you could like set. I guess like you said, you could set something up for the joint to come down. I don't know. It just seems crazy to me.
Yeah, that's doing too much. That's way more of an inconvenience than the outlets on the ceiling.
Yeah,
because I'm not really reaching for outlets all the time because usually my stuff's already plugged in. So as long as I got the situation,
all right. But what if we can't use extension cords in this scenario?
Oh yeah, so then that's
now
that means you always gotta get a ladder or a chair to plug shit in.
Like now we at a point where we gotta. Yeah, we can't use extension cords. Like, what is that's part of the question now? I mean, I'm making shit up. I'm adding more intricacies to see what the answer is.
Of course, now that makes sense.
Because what I did was I automatically went to extension cord, but I didn't give the sink no chance of having some modification. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna modify this, but not the sink. So I'm thinking if we're not modifying anything, where we at with it?
I think I still got to go with outlets on the ceiling.
I'm stuck now. I feel like I use outlets more than I do. I'm like on a. It's not even true. Cause think about it, I'm gonna go to the bathroom here maybe 3 times a day, right? I'm gonna wash my hands each time. I might wash my hands a few times throughout the day, whatever. But every time I charge my phone, you know, I'm watching TV, like all that, like charge my laptop. I'm like, I don't know. I be doing these. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm gonna still keep my answer the same, but I just want to know what you
The
said.
sink though, I couldn't, because every time you use the sink, you gotta clean it up.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be very.
And then if you don't clean it up, it's gonna get moldy because it's water. So you gotta clean it up every single time. I think that's gonna be hella inconvenient. So I think the outlets on the ceiling, yo, it would be.
But I'm thinking about like even right now, we recording right now. We this joint just be dangling.
Yeah.
But anyway,
or you have to have something tall
Yeah,
still
like
on
what
it,
I'm
and then you
saying,
gotta
like-
reach. Like it would be annoying, but I think it'd be more doable.
All of our videos we be standing up because we just don't be all the way up here. We gonna be standing like this.
But we got we got long.
Now, we
cords
do
for
got
the,
long cords,
for the
though.
mics, but still, I know what you're saying.
But all right,
That's doing too much. I'm with you. Let me see. All right, here's I got another one for you. Here it goes. This one's, I think, low key easy, but it all depends on people's preference. This one says, would you rather always have a full phone battery or always have a full gas tank?
oh, I'd rather always have a full gas tank.
Oh, me too. I would drive everywhere.
It doesn't even make any sense.
No, and I'm picking a gas tank.
Like I mean, like all right. So first, I'm gonna just think about it as how the questions asked before I apply my own logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like a full phone is cool, but it's like it's not saying I can't charge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just saying like, that's cool with me. Like, I mean, I'd rather have because it's gas costs money,
Right.
And one of the other things, it's not technically free, but it's going to be a lot more convenient than getting some gas. On top of that, I can charge my phone in the car.
Yeah.
So wherever I go, I can just charge it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But I see, like, so gas in the car is going to get you to charge your phone. But a charged phone won't get you gas in your car. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you could get the one, you know what I'm saying? One's a buy one, get one free. Other one is buy one
and you still
and you gotta buy the other one at full price. You know what I'm saying? I think that makes the biggest difference.
I'm with the gas storm too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that one was kind of easy.
I got some more here. So let's see. Look at this one. This one says, would you rather have a cat that pees on your pillow or a dog that poops in your shoes?
How often are they doing this? 'Cause that makes them big. Like,
really does.
Is there a daily limit? Is there like a weekly amount? Is there like, you know, same things happen a month?
I don't know if it makes a difference if it was daily or weekly, because I still would hate one more than the other. I would hate that. That dog
But so
pooping in my
is
shoes.
a dog gonna poop on all my shoes?
Well, it says a dog that poops in your shoes. Actually, I guess that doesn't. I guess there could be one pair of shoes. I guess.
And is the cat peeing while my head's on there, like while I'm sleeping,
Dang,
or is it like while I'm going?
I got two pillows, so I'm hoping to pee on the other one.
That's what I'm saying. Or like,
Yeah.
or if it happens while you're going and you come back, it's like, oh, you pee on my pillow, but I can just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But me personally, I probably gonna end up throwing them away.
True.
But how am I gonna clean up poop out of my shoe though?
You can't, bro.
That's a little much.
On some real shit though, like I think if I'm gonna pick cat peeing on the pillow, because I think I can technically sleep without a pillow. I can. If I have to take the pillow off because they peed on it, I'm like, all right, cool. Let's say it was once a week, right? I could take the pillow off and sleep without the pillow for the night, and then wash it and bring it back.
But would you be okay just washing it and just putting it back? I don't know if I would.
That is kind of.
But then the poop, I'm pretty much gonna throw away sneakers.
Yes.
And I could probably,
I use the sneakers. Yeah.
I could probably find myself like I'm trying to think what's more inconvenient. Probably, I probably gotta go to pee because the poop. Like, say you late for work, you get up, you just trying to put your feet in the shoe and then the joint.
Yeah,
like
especially your work shoe.
Yeah,
Damn, yo.
that's a bigger difference than like. But if
And you didn't know it was a gamble which shoe it was.
If he's peeing like while my head's on there, I feel
that'd
like
be wild.
I think that's kind of wild. I don't know. Yeah, people, y'all probably listening to this like, why are they adding so many different intricacies? You have to.
Yeah, you gotta think about it.
It's the only way you could really truly understand what's happening. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, some of these circumstances can be made a lot easier. It was like, all right, cool, I can manage that. But I don't know if that's how the question was made to ask. So that's why I gotta ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more.
All right, cool. This is the last one. This one says, would you rather have a bad cheer squad follow you around forever or someone singing karaoke theme songs everywhere you go?
Dang. I know my initial answer, but like I said, I want to dig
Think
deeper.
about it. Like,
So my initial answer is the bad cheerleading team.
okay.
Because I'm going to make it look like these are my hopes. And I think that's going to be great. Like,
I didn't think of it that
I'm
way.
going to make it look like, yo, these are my... They love me.
The fan club, you know
Because even
what I'm
if they
saying?
suck, it's like, oh, hey, y'all, go shit.
Yeah.
It's like suck, but it's still
That's
like...
tough.
The stuff you're saying is like, you cheering me on.
Yeah.
Right? And
That would actually
and
boost mental health,
Yeah,
probably.
like for sure.
Think of it
Like,
that way.
But I mean, they follow you everywhere. That might get a little annoying.
It would, yeah.
But like you like magic, damn, that would be say you fucking.
Yeah, I really got the same
Like,
thing. I
yo,
was like,
like-
they gonna fire you to the bedroom type shit. I'm like, hold on, that's kind of fire.
Like, oh, he hitting that thing. Like, but they suck though.
Yeah,
so that's the other part.
Damn,
but-
they do say they
yeah.
bad.
So that's the other part. But I'm like, it was like, oh yeah, he doing that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I think that would be. I don't know.
Because they don't use the word bad for the karaoke person. They say someone singing karaoke theme songs everywhere you go. So they don't say
Someone
bad.
sent it to her. Yeah, but everywhere. So the cheerleaders follow you everywhere.
Yeah, so they both are following you everywhere you go.
I'd rather have the cheerleaders. Like I said, I'm gonna flip it. These gonna be what's it, Shane's Angels or some shit like that. And that's how
fan club, yo.
It's gonna be something, yeah, for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it a thing. That's the best I could do, because the following around singing all the time, that one probably gonna be kind of crazy.
I wish I could select the song they sing though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and I
saying?
was gonna ask that too. Like, because if I can like family reunions or like, you know, some days where like you go to events or something like that, like have somebody sing some crazy song while you walk in, that would be kind of cool. But like I said, it depends on. Yeah, we can make our own selections. I don't know if we can. I probably can.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure because I don't know if it's like a broad thing, like what are typical karaoke songs, or if it's like, yeah, I get to pick the song they sing and you're just doing a karaoke style. I think, that's kind of wild.
I wonder if they sing a song that matches what you're doing.
Yeah, automatically.
You know what I'm saying? Because
cool
I feel like that's what a cheerleader would do, right? She's gonna like cheer on whatever you're doing. So I'm wondering if
that happens at basketball games,
Yeah.
football games. They
Yeah.
cheer for what's happening in the jump.
So I'm wondering if it's just they're both included in the would you rather. If the other option also has to do with changing in your environment. I wonder. I mean, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
My initial answer was going to be the karaoke person singing.
Okay.
But when you flipped it and said you're gonna make it them like you're gonna make it like they're your hoes or your fan club, that is kind of fire though.
Like, you just like you gonna seem like I
But
just
it does
can't.
say they suck,
I can't.
though.
Yeah, they suck.
I feel like practice gonna make perfect though.
But they still there. They just there though, bro.
Yeah.
Like you gonna think about it right now. You don't got nobody. There's no fan club follow you now.
Right.
Yeah, the fans might suck, but like they there though.
Yeah,
you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like what you like? At
They'd
that
be
point,
in here right now cheering us on for the
yeah,
podcast.
like being annoying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that would be cool. But the other nigga be here singing.
yeah.
That'd be kind of OD. I'd be like, all right. And then like, say if you try to like. Say if like, you know, obviously, you know, I'm married, but like say, you know, I'm trying to talk to Shorty.
Yeah.
Nigga sing his lungs out. How am I gonna get played now? Because they gonna be like, oh, this nigga nice. So then, how am I gonna get? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to spit game, and they like, yo, why I talk to him? The nigga,
sure.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking.
Like still in the crowd everywhere. That's kind of
Yeah, like
that's interesting though.
getting everybody wet, just singing. So like
I think you've convinced me to swing my answer to the bad cheer squad.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of. Well, there's a lot of cons, but you know you can swing it however. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
Situationally, one's better than the other for sure. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta just take the good with the bad. That's
For
that's
sure,
something
yeah.
I left.
I go with that one. That's what's up though. All right, cool.
No diddy.
Now I meant to hit that one.
You. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Oh, you know, we're trying to record a video
I know.
here. Anyway, all right. Oh, damn. How do I
Hey man, talk.
Yeah, man. Forgot. We're on live.
It's all good.
All right,
we good. What we doing? Let's talk to it.
Blind rank these 5 victors.
Okay. Oh.
Victors
okay.
going blind rank victors.
Okay, I'm with that.
All right. I forgot the button, John. So there you go. All right.
I'm on this list. I gotta know one. It's cool.
Victor Baxter.
Oh, the dad, man. He's the actor's in the hospital, man.
Yep.
But you know, hopefully he's doing well.
Let me get a pencil out. Make sure you.
Yeah. Victor Baxter, great dad, amazing human being as a character. So, damn, what do I want to do? Let me. It's 5 of them. It's 5 spots.
I already spoke about it. Yeah, I said 5.
All right, cool. I'm putting him at 3. Let's put him at 3.
You know what's funny? I knew he was gonna put him at 3.
Because I think it's always the same out the go.
I feel like first is always 3 for some reason.
Yeah. It's
I feel
it's like a
first,
good
yeah,
basis.
All right.
Sure.
Victor Frankenstein.
Ooh, genius, scientist.
To be honest, I didn't know the nickname was Victor.
Yeah.
I really did. I mean, I found it out when I was doing this, but I didn't know his name was Victor.
Created a whole freaking live creature.
I'm saying.
But I personally don't find him to be that iconic. I gotta put him at 5.
All right, you put him at 5. Okay, that's cool. Victor Stone.
Ooh, Cyborg.
Okay, yeah.
Cyborg, that's that dude. Yo, you know what? Very, to me, legendary for Cartoon Network, Teen Titans in general, Justice League dude. I find a little more, I resonate with him a little more. I enjoy him as a character more than Victor Baxter, so I'm putting him at 2.
All right, cool. And I will say the last two, you know them both.
Yeah.
But I think you're gonna think one of them is something, but it's not gonna be that.
Okay.
So, what you gonna find? You said Victor saw that too.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So I got 2, 3, 5. All right, cool.
Yeah. All right, Victor Doom.
Ooh, Victor Von Doom.
Yeah.
Or no, you just said Victor Doom, not Victor
Von Doom. Nigga,
Okay,
you know what I'm talking about.
You just said like, oh, it might not be that. I thought you were trying to trick me. So all right,
Nah.
cool. Shit, man.
Who else is another Victor Doom?
No. I was making sure. We can sure. All right, so 1 or 4 for Victor Von Doom. Dang, he's about to have a movie come out. Shit.
Yeah.
He's a villain though.
I already know what you're gonna do.
Let's put him at 1.
You know, I didn't expect you to do that.
Okay.
Because I thought you knew it was going to be last.
Probably me.
It's going to be you.
Oh,
I thought you knew that.
I'm scared though.
I was trying to throw you off.
I know. All right, cool.
Victor for me.
Yeah, Vic So Valid, number 4. You know what, man?
You got yourself at 4, bro.
I mean, Victor Stone is pretty cool.
Because here's the issue was, it's like, I couldn't say your name earlier because you automatically put him at 1.
Exactly.
You know? So, like, but I really thought you knew that I was going to put your name. So I thought.
Part of me thought you was going to put like Victor Cruz, though.
You know what? You know what? It's so crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you knew him.
Oh, for real? Okay.
So, like, but he was the first Victor that popped in my head.
Okay.
But I didn't think you knew him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
that's cool. No, the thing is, even though I'm Vic So Valid, I think
Vic's not that valid. What you trying to say?
Stop playing.
Victor's not that valid. Is what he's trying to say. So that's cool.
I mean, those other Victors are pretty. Those are pretty.
Nah, they
good
dope.
Victors too.
They're dope.
You know?
They're dope.
I think it's humbling, John. I don't want to be too cocky. You put me
He
at
can
the
put
top.
himself at
It's
4
cool.
though. But anyway.
Yeah, it was a gamble, but it's whatever.
Anyway, that's the end of the episode today.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It's good to it's always good to talk to you guys, get an episode out.
Absolutely, have a great time.
Yeah, and we're gonna do this again next week. Next week we're gonna have some surprises.
Oh, absolutely.
Or maybe not. I don't know yet.
For episode 3, you know what I'm saying? Third time's a charm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Season 5. Fun fact, y'all, gingers are black. It's official as of TikTok. TikTok said
Yo, yeah. You know what? And I will say too, it's kind of crazy we didn't get here before. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, ginger and niggers are the same
letters rearranged.
Same letters is rerearranged.
They saying call them gingers now, man. Drop the ER, gingers.
Yeah, he was like, I see the joke. The nigga said, he was like, how's it feel to date a big black man? She was like, you're not black. He was like, how does it feel to big husky black guy? How does it feel to date her? He was like, you're a ginger. He was like, yo, chill with that ER. It's ginger.
Yeah,
I was like, all right.
That's tough.
I know, like I was kind of with it. I was like, you know what? I like that. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
I would say like the number of, I would say, fairly attractive ginger women that popped up on my TikTok feed recently has been crazy. I was like, wow.
Nah, it is.
I didn't notice.
I had I seen another joint. The nigga was like, he was like, this is my application for like a food for y'all, or whatever.
Tough.
And he was like, he was saying the food that he has, and he was like, before I get started, I'm gonna show you my seasoning. He had a decent, like, banging seasonings. And then it was like an underlying joke. It's like some corny shit. I feel like it's something you would say.
That's funny.
But he was like, I suck. I'm the only thing I'm not good at is soul food. He's like, but most gingers suck with soul food. And then because the whole soul thing, and I was like,
that's
like,
great.
Knee slapper.
That was a good one.
I didn't deliver as well as he did, but he kind of did it in conversation.
Right.
But yeah. I mean, welcome to the team. I mean, I guess.
That's what's up. I hope
so
to see some more
so if we're doing this though,
yeah,
and we're saying is how long is it before we're gonna accept gingers and saying the N-word? And then that's really gonna be a test. If we're black or not.
Yeah, that's high key true.
But
I personally think ginger's good enough. But I mean, you're right though. Saying the actual N-word, bro,
if you black, you know what I'm saying? Why is there so much precautions and borders? You know what I'm saying? Stop you from saying a word.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you part of the team, and not to mention, we let people outside of the team say it, right?
True.
We let the Ricans say that. You know what I'm saying?
Depending on where you are.
Some people I don't like saying it at all, but
hey man, look.
So nigga I know up north, he got fake dreads.
For real?
Like sewing dreads, whatever. He saying nigga all the time. He's
for real?
only the one out of them. And I don't like, and out of everyone,
He's Rican, you saying?
I think, yeah.
Oh, weird.
Cuban, some of them joints. But out of all of them, he's the one I dislike the most.
Right.
And he's the only one saying it. None of them, the rest of them ever say it. Even the ones that's close to me, Because of, like he never say. He always say, I'm like, why? And I don't know. It's like every sentence he says it more than me. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, I don't know if it's I'm a little like when Ricans, the white passing Ricans or white passing Latinos do it, I'll be like,
Usually they don't though. That's the one.
Right,
That's the ones that usually
passing.
don't. You know what I'm saying?
because then it's like where's the line that you draw where
Yeah,
they
like
can't.
what are we saying? What kind of image are we putting out there? You know, what I'm saying?
In hindsight, really nobody should be saying it, even even black
nobody
people.
should be
But
saying
it gets a little like
but here,
taboo at
but
some
now
point.
we get to the point where like if I'm saying though, we're allowing people outside of us to say it.
yeah.
Then if gingers is black, they gonna be able to say it soon.
Look,
It's gonna be a revolution, man.
if they deliver it right, I ain't gonna turn a nose, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I see white people like I say it the N word, and I'm like, you know what? Depends on how you say it.
Yeah.
Like when I see on the internet, I'm like, I'm not that mad at you. They had a joint, and she was like, it was a couple arguing. It was him on the camera, and he said something, and she was like, da da da. Well, he hurt, and he was like, man, I don't care if the nigga's gay or not, like some shit like that. But he said it so smooth,
Right, yeah.
And everybody in the comments like, you know what? There really was no substitution to say that sentence. The way it came off, like, man, I don't give a fuck with that nigga. This, that, or third. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that joint was so fluid,
Natural work.
so vivid. And I'm like,
Damn.
you know what, though? I don't know how else you could have said that sentence
Right.
without using the N-word.
There was a video I saw. It was two white kids, and it was like they were brother and sister. And the boy, she was like, "Yo, why you not be my friend?" Or she said something. Whatever the kid said to her brother, the brother was like, "Why you being a bitch ass nigga?" And I was like, "Yo, what?" And then as soon as that happened, it was like a Stitch video, and a black dude was like, "To be fair,
Yeah, I mean,
she was being a bitch ass nigga. Why you being like that?" I ain't mad.
but
I was like, "Yo, that's so fucking funny."
and it's crazy too. And this is like shows how time is moving. But like to me though, I'm watching it like you're not calling no one, like you're not saying it in the bad way.
Yeah.
Now like we out in the streets, I do feel I don't want you to say it because
Right.
it's gonna put me in a position where I feel like I'm gonna have to decide if I want to do something and if I don't. And if I really don't want to do something, I don't want to feel that moral like push to be like I have to for my people.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel that way. You know what I mean? Don't put me in that predicament. Pretty much what I'm trying to say.
Of course.
Don't say it to me out of. But if I see it on the internet or if I, you know what I'm saying, I heard you in the song.
Yeah.
And I have a chance to ignore it, and everyone around us has a chance to ignore it. I might be okay with it. Depends how I would say it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, that's it.
Hey man, whatever that is, bro. Whatever that's about. But you know we're not going to drag it out too much. So you know what I like to say. Please.
Side note, guys. I've seen
note.
something that said they might be putting some ban on like porn or something like that.
Deadass?
And you know it's so crazy. I think people will be more ready to start a revolution over lack of porn than anything else.
Yo, wait,
Like,
that's crazy.
I think
I didn't hear about this.
The whole world will come together. It was like I think it was like Republicans or something like that.
Oh, you
like
know
a
what?
possibility,
I
but
think I did see
not
that.
like I don't know how official or like how soon or like if it's actually going to happen. But they put it out there, and it was crazy because I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, yo, niggas would really go to bat for this. You know what I'm saying? It would be probably the biggest unity we'll probably ever have in our lifetime.
Damn. Yeah, you're right.
And that's kind of crazy to think about. Like the how much effort people to put towards something like this is going to be crazy. And you're going to have all the, you know, it's whatever. But either way, we if there's more information, we can talk about that next time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But like we said, we're not going to drag it out. You know what I'm going to say? Please stay up, stay great, and stay blessed. You know I love y'all, and I'm going to catch you on the next episode. What you going to say, Shane?
Wop bam ba doo bop the wop damn.
Oh, yes, we are live. Coming to you live from South New Jersey. It's your boy, Vic, so valid. And I'm with my man, Shizzy, with 3 Z's, but he's not asleep. Thank you so much for tuning back into SOC Podcast, everybody. This is Season 5, Episode Dose. How's everybody feeling today, yo? I was expecting a response from everybody. Like, how's everybody feeling? Like, yeah.
That's what you do.
That would be kind of cool though. Watch, one day we're gonna be on Twitch with this, and then people gonna be responding like chat and whatnot.
You're practicing to go back on stage for comedy.
I really do need to go back on stage. This shit gets on my nerves. Well, yeah, I gotta go in there. You know what? Nothing. I'm not gonna have any excuses though. I got nothing that can say it's my excuse. I just gotta get my ass back out there. So I'm gonna get out there one day. What? Fuck, I'm gonna shoot for next weekend. I mean, not next week because it's gonna be on Mondays, whatever. But if I can think of some shit to say, I got some stuff I got to critique it. But anyway, that's nonetheless of that. But yes, thank you so much for tuning back in, man. Shane, how you feeling, man?
Cool.
I missed you, man.
I just seen you.
So?
And you know what's so funny? He's saying you miss me, right? But in our group chat, he said he missed everybody but me.
Because I was about
And
to see him. I'm about to see him right
You
now.
know, the funniest thing is, I'm like, I hope this nigga don't come here and say he missed me. Because I'm gonna say that shit. Mind you, I just seen this nigga like probably not even been a week. I just seen this nigga on Saturday.
I know.
And on top of that, at this point, because I think we've been a lot more consistent. It's definitely echoing. A lot more consistent. This nigga, I see this nigga at least once a week. So,
Nice.
when you say nice for it,
It's fun.
There's no point in
It's
saying
great. It's great to
There's
see you.
no reason to say you miss me.
Why?
I just explained it.
But I still.
There's not enough time to miss somebody.
Sure there is.
It's just okay. It's just not, like I said, I just see this nigga literally Saturday. So it's
And it's been such a long time.
It's literally
Wednesday
It's
now.
Wednesday right now. So
Yes.
anyway,
It's a long time.
no, I don't miss you back. So
Damn. That's fucked up.
yeah, I mean, I just
Why you gotta be like that?
because it's just not enough time to miss somebody. You know, like I feel like
I think it depends on the person.
no man. Anyway.
I feel like we're close enough where that long is.
That doesn't
wow.
make any sense.
Sure
I wouldn't
does.
miss my mother if I didn't see her before this. So like, why would
Damn.
but it's like, yeah. Anyway.
Alright, fine. Anyway, yes, season 5, episode 2. We back at it. We here. So you know how we like to start this off. We're gonna start off with. What you wanna start off with? We didn't record that at all. That's hilarious. Yo, this is great. Yo, what's wrong with